Howdy! Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Samsung Galaxy S4. Now this is a pretty old phone, it's like 3 generations out of model year, but it is the phone that I use currently, so please don't make that much fun of it. It is a Samsung phone, so it's got all the Samsung crap loaded on it, and etc. But it's a pretty nice phone, it's smallish in its profile. I probably about standard for most regular smartphones, Android smartphones that is. It charges with just USB or micro USB. You know, nothing is fantastic about it, except that it works. I can call people, they can call me, I can send text messages. One of the nice things about it is that you can actually open it up and put more storage in it, and it accepts a wicked amount of storage. I've got currently 256 gig, a micro SD card in there, and it can handle all of it. I don't need it that much, but I figured I'd try it and see how it worked, and it works great. So, you know, it's okay. It's an okay phone. I've had it for coming up in 2 years, just about 2 years. So that's it's a long time to have one phone, and I'll get into the other phones that I've kind of gone in and out of, but I always kind of come back to this one, and I don't know why. I guess it's a good enough phone, but let's get into why that is. Okay, so here we have the Samsung Galaxy S4, which was really the second phone that Samsung made that was really great. The first one was the S3. That was a beautiful phone. Really an excellent piece of technology. So I loved it. It was fantastic, but I got this one. You can now all see my passcode. There you go. And my Google login. Alright, so this phone does really well for me. Its battery length is about a day, sometimes a little bit shorter. I'm really hard on the batteries, but the nice thing about this phone is that you always can flip it over, right? Take off the case and swap in and out a new battery. I have 3 or 4 batteries that I have in case I ever need to go on a trip or something. Again, we've got the SD card reader and the SIM card reader. So it has this built-in SIM. You hypothetically could swap in and out SIM cards. I've never had that be the case. I tried to do it with a friend's phone the other day, and it just did not work. Even though, well, this is a Verizon phone. My advice, friends, ladies and gentlemen, do not buy a Verizon phone. You want to be on Verizon, great, take your own phone to Verizon and say, here's a phone, put me on your network. If you buy a Verizon phone, you will never be able to put it onto a different network. It's just how they operate. Technically, Verizon phones are all unlocked. They just don't work on any other network. So, you know, tell me what that means. But anyway, so here we have the phone. As you can see, it's not the quickest. It lags a little bit. It's okay. I've got way too many apps on there, but as I said, I've got an SD card that can handle it. I have on here, the reason the background changed, I have a live background. That probably takes up some battery. So the battery life isn't bad. It lasts about a day, which is about how often you would charge your phone regularly anyway. Again, I advise not to get a phone from Verizon, because Verizon is going to come loaded with all this other software that's going to take up like 3 gigs on your phone, which is ridiculous. So don't buy a phone from Verizon. Take your own phone in. I can't reiterate that enough. But anyway, so as far as toughness, right? This is the tough time trials. I've had this phone for 4 years, or sorry, for 2 years. I am very hard on phones. Very hard, and yet somehow this phone has kind of been okay. I did drop it once. You can kind of see how the screen has kind of come away a little bit from there, but that's the only issue I've had. I do have a screen protector on it. I'm sorry, that was somebody emailing me. So that, you know, it's been okay. I use it with my with a couple of smartwatches that I have all hooked up to it. So it's, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, it's a good phone. I would recommend it. Again, I would recommend not using Verizon. This phone is rootable, easily rootable. I use Kingo Root to root mine, so you can remove a little bit of the software that you don't want. Because Samsung phones and Verizon phones, the combination there is not good. Samsung does often include a lot of, excess software. They've got I don't even know what they have. Samsung, mine came preloaded with TripAdvisor, and I can't get rid of it, and some other stuff. S-Voice, Samsung Hub, Samsung Link. What do these even do? I have no idea. Anyway, I just have them on my phone. But all in all, it's a good phone, solid construction. It's lasted me a long time. It's got 2 gigs of memory, which is, if you're just looking to get a basic phone for pretty cheap, that's more than you would want anyway. I would recommend putting a battery monitor on it that kind of regulates RAM a little bit. That's nice. I would recommend rooting it so that you can remove some programs and block other applications that would use battery and use memory, because you don't have a whole lot to allocate. It works great. It's on, I think the highest you can go is like Android 5 something, which is fine. It works great. You're fully compatible with most of the things in the App Store, or in the Play Store, technically. The Samsung S4 has been a great phone for me. Again, I'm going to show some prices up right about now, so you can see it's not that expensive. It's a phone. It is a smartphone. It is fully functioning, and you can use it on a bunch of networks. But anyway, that's how much it costs, and this is kind of the phone. It's got an okay camera, okay flash. The phone is okay. That's kind of how I would describe it. It's an okay phone that you can get for pretty cheap and use for a long time and be happy with. This is the Samsung Galaxy S4. So that's the S4, the Samsung Galaxy S4. It's a phone that'll last you for a while. I've enjoyed it. I would give it, let's go 3 stars. Maybe 2.75-ish, thereabouts. Slightly better than average. There are a lot of really crappy phones on the network. I would avoid those. So, Samsung Galaxy S4, I would recommend a case, as always, for your phone. Just to protect it, give it a longer life. That way you're not spending money on phones, instead of spending money on cases, which you'll spend significantly less. Like, way less. Like, you can't see this, but my arms are all the way apart. That is how much it will save on your phone if you actually use a case. Get a real case, get like an OtterBox. That's really the only one I recommend. I got one of their other ones, the LifeProof case. It's nice. It doesn't actually have a front. This is the front of it. I can put my finger right through it. It's very interesting. But it works, and that way I can actually feel the screen, and it's just nice. I recommend that. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, all that. If you have an argument with me, or you just want to comment, or have any questions for me, feel free to post them in the comment section below. And thank you so much for watching.